that view, y'all. Dang, it's so nice over here. I've been living here all my life and I never took a ferry until now, bruh. I was like, you know what, let me go do something different I've never done before out here up in the city, you know, for y'all, for the life aside, man. But it's mega nice. Look at the dock. They got the other ferry over there. I think the tide is kind of low today, but dang, it's so nice. Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm on a ferry. Is there? Oh, it's a window seat right here. Thank God. All right, y'all. Dang. Oh, dang. It ain't no more. Oh, I could go right here. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Hey. Oh, let me see. Oh. Oh. Excuse me, my guy. What's up, my guy? Excuse me. Hey, y'all.
Great shots, huh?
Yeah, it's nice, man. What's up, my guy, man? How's it going? I'm sorry. Say what's up to the vlog, man. I'm doing YouTube right now. It's I got like a movement called handicap heights and everything, where I'm trying to become a nurse with my one hand, and I just got certified as a phlebotomist, you know, to try to be that positive inspiration, you know, just for people, you know, just even with physical differences and just everybody else, you know, just to show them that look, you know, if you just stay educated, stay, you know, persistent, you know, everything else will, you know, come to fruition. To go to the military, but I couldn't go to the Navy due to my physical difference, so I just used my skills. Are you from the city?
I'm from Denver, Colorado.
Oh, you from Denver, Colorado?
I came out here to work just for a day, and I had a good chunk of the day, so I was able to. I was working over at the Oakland airport actually, and I had a good chunk of the day and came.
Dang, I came back from Denver like about like.
I just came out here. Actually, I was working help out with security at airports.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, man.
I helped out at Oakland airport today, and I was like staying at a hotel that was right near one of these terminals.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I'm gonna hop on one of these ferries and go to San Fran.
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
If you've seen a more beautiful city in San Francisco, you need to tell me. I want to go there.
You should go visit New York.
Yeah.
New York is beautiful. Oh, wait. Intro. What's good, YouTube? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Todd here on the Handicap Heights episode today for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Give you another day in the life aside. The one her phlebotomist, future nurse. Hey, look at the whole view, y'all. Y'all see that? It feels like I'm back in Miami again, man. Dang, it's so beautiful. Now, when I was in Miami, I just came back from Miami like about 2 days. It was just so beautiful like this. Man, it was like the sunsets.
You look at the city, it's a view there, then you go up into the city and look back down, it's a view there.
Dang.
It's like views everywhere.
Alright. Dang.
I was walking around my phone taking pictures.
Yeah.
Everybody's taking pictures.
It was, huh? Dang, this is my first time going under the bridge. Dang, y'all. Look at the view. Dang. It's so beautiful, man. Dang. No, so I've been here my whole life, but I've never took a ferry. Yeah. Dang, look at that view, y'all.
No, this thing
I took a ferry when I was on vacation back in Miami, and it was beautiful, man. And all the women out there, dude, man, I've never met just a woman that was just so just nurturing and just feminine and just caring like that. But especially in Colorado, means like what's your name in German? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
So your
You
name.
speak German as well?
Yeah, I've actually I went to Germany this summer, and leading up to it, I did 6 months of training on that.
Yeah, because you have to always keep that neuroplasticity, fired up.
Yeah, that's
and I
right.
think one of the best things to learn a language too as well is watching a movie. Like one of the German movies that I had watched, it was called Under the Trenches, and it was a German war movie, and one of the words that he had said was klont, 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 and klont means like good job, or kind of like yes, kind of like a celebration.
Right.
So when you like kind of like watch movies like that, you kind of learn the linguistics and the tonality of how they pronounce their words and everything, and I find that very interesting.
I heard a lot of foreigners that want to learn English because ours is the most popular language in the world.
Yeah.
Do that. They do. Like you said, they'll try to pick up a lot from watching TV.
Yeah.
Because a lot of shows are in English because of Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
And, so, but if you can watch a German movie like that, that's great.
And
That's a great idea.
And then plus, like one of the best languages to learn is German, Arabic, or like Russian, because that's one of the top 3 languages within the world, and as well as Chinese. So when they had dang, now
Good for you. Well, you're doing a lot of stuff. That's great.
Man, I love.
Keep active like that. Keep going, man. Boy, there's so many things to get interested in and to do in this world. And I think the more you can get your hands on, you don't know to do it, but you ought to have some free time too. Play around a little bit, but I mean.
And I love learning. And I love learning and just networking with people, because if you don't talk to nobody, then you'll never learn anything within the world. And the more people that you talk to, the more that you learn, and the more experiences that you'll be able to create for yourself, and the more opportunities that you'll also not only create for you, but also too for others as well.
That's right. You got a good attitude, son.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate that. And it's all, just, coming across people, who's like-minded, like yourself and everything. And that's what I try to showcase, within my channel too as well. And I'm so glad that, you've educated me, within the civilian world, because, education allows somebody, to be able to change their outcome.
Sounds like you got a few years to go yet before you get through your education that you want to obtain.
Yeah. Everything. Like, what were some of the culture differences that you noticed from out there compared to out here?
Well, there's actually a lot of similarities, except they're Western countries, so we do have a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
I think some of the differences, though, they're much older countries, so a lot of their buildings and churches,
the architecture,
and castles and palaces, some of them are super old, and they've got and then ones that were destroyed in the war, they actually rebuilt them and refurbished them to the original
specifications.
Yeah. And it's just incredible how they did that, actually.
Dang.
So I was able to see a lot of that, tour some of those historic things, and practice. I would tell some Germans that I'm learning, I'm learning German, and I'm trying to speak. Would you mind trying to talk a little bit? When I did that, they were pretty open to giving me a shot. Because otherwise, most people speak English over there. At least in the big cities. If you get out in the smaller cities, they don't as much.
Dang.
That's where when I got into some of the small towns, I was able to practice a little bit because I had some people there only could speak. I got in a taxi cab and was able with a driver that could only speak.
Oh yeah, douche.
German.
Now, was the taxi expensive?
Probably similar to what we would expect to pay here, I guess.
Okay, dang, okay, that's not too bad. Dang.
I think I had about a 25-minute ride. Probably cost 65 or 70 euros, which is probably $77, something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's like the price of going from here to the airport if you're in San Francisco.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. That's probably the distance we covered, so I think it's pretty fair.
Dang. Now, when F-16, I believe it costs like an average of $23,000 an hour just to be able to maintain its cost and fly in the air.
Right.
And I was just like, dang, $23,000 an hour.
And you know that in operations and maintenance of anything like that is about 60 to 80% of the life cycle cost of anything. So in other words, if you bought a car, a brand new car, let's say your car costs you $40,000, you got a really good one.
Yeah.
Well, if you kept it for the life cycle of that car, let's
all y'all the best.
So you'd spend another double. You'd spend another 80,000 on the maintenance and gasoline. That falls. You got to pump your gas to keep it running. You got to do the maintenance. All that comes in. You got to pay insurance for your car. You'd spend probably 80 to 90,000 over the 10 to 15 years on that car. Compared to the 40,000 you spent to buy it. So that's just an example of how that works with defense systems, because the defense systems are, cost way more than that, in the millions of dollars, but yet you're spending a lot on maintaining them.
And especially
and operating and maintaining.
Yep, operating. And I'm so glad that you have mentioned that too as well, because like I noticed like the F-22 pilots, just like their helmets alone is just like 120 some thousand just for like the visor.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I was just like, Jesus. So there's like one little crack in the visor. It's like, dude,
when you think about it, you got to have eye protection up there. You got to have. Do you know that when you're flying at those high altitudes, flying at that altitude, your skin protection is if you're getting sun going through you and you're up at 50,000 feet, there's no atmosphere. The sun is going to,
and that's a lot of radiation.
Going to get the radiation on your skin, so you got to have protection for all that and your eyes and all that, and that's why. And they have to be able to see very.
With the visor.
That's why all that costs a lot. They have to get some really high tech stuff. You can't just throw on some sunglasses and drive a car. There's a lot more to it.
And then like the rudders, because they said the F-22 system is all electrical, so they got to make sure that the electrical system it has zero malfunctions when it's in the air and everything.
That's right.
And then like I'm just like, how can they do that? And then like for example, with the F-22, they had said like if there's like an emergency and like the pilot loses control, it can still be able to glide down to safety. And I'm just like, how do you build a plane that can still fly without its engines? It's just like the engineering that we've created is so fascinating, especially like over in Germany. Are you familiar with General Admiral Byrd? Went to the Arctic for like a secret military training, and when he went over there, he said the Germans they had stealth planes and they had like drones way back in the 50s, way before that we had them in like the 70s and the 80s.
They were pretty advanced.
They were pretty advanced, and I'm just like, dang.
Well, we got them out of the war at the right time.
Especially it was Operation High Jump when we took their scientists from Auschwitz.
Yeah, we got a lot of the. I know a lot of the technology that took off that we had after the wars because we got them from a lot of German scientists, and they were happy to come over here because they were like
they were going to get charged.
Because they're like, well, Hitler. They knew Hitler was nuts, but they had to do the science back there, otherwise you get punished.
Yeah.